Welcome to UA Day 3! Yeah. Ultimate Adventure 2021 presented by Rugged Ridge. Day 3 starts now.
So we are going to be hitting the highway right out of the gate. We are going to be spending about 4 hours on said highway. Probably not a lot of dirt this time, sorry guys. I know you guys love the dust. But we are eventually going to be getting to the Northwest Off-Road Vehicle Park, which is a very unusual city-run off-road park in Bridgeport, Texas.
After mashing the throttle at Rugged Mountain Ranch on day 1 and testing the group at Crossbar Ranch on day 2, day 3 proved to be the most difficult day yet, even before we hit the trail.
So we raced ahead to get a shot of the crew passing the Texas sign. Well, first we got pulled over, and then the Texas sign got smashed and was laying on the ground, but we found it. So we are in Texas, Ultimate Adventure, back in Texas. Let's go find our buddies.
All right, well, it's day 3 of Ultimate Adventure, and we have reached the Northwest Off-Road Vehicle Park. This is actually a very unique property in that it is actually city-owned and city-run. We're gonna air down, we're gonna go hit some trails, have a good time.
I'm handing out. Who wants
I'll take anything, whatever you got the most of.
there you go.
So this is the first obstacle we're tackling today, and it's a pretty good gatekeeper of sorts. Real undercut, slick rock climb. The Scout tried it, didn't really have the wheelbase. Now Skinny Kenny and his LJ CJ10 is trying it, and he just wound up getting a rock wedge between his rear shock and the ground. So if we try to back him up, he's going to destroy it. So what we're just going to do is winch him up forward with the worm winch.
So it's going up just fine, and then apparently a rock got in between the tire and the shock and busted the shock out, so we ended up winching up the top of it. Warn winch pulled it right up, and no problems after that.
You want to ride the wall? On that rock?
This has got to be one of the biggest ledges UA so far. Huge undercut on the right front and then a giant slab on the left side, and you got to come into it and try and figure out where your Jeep or your big giant truck is going to fit. This one seems to be fitting in there fairly well.
Being the first one up this line today totally stoked me out. Super ride, everybody cheering for me and everything. It's cool.
Wheeling out here has been pretty incredible. I mean, we went over to a hill climb that my car had no business being on. We only had 2 guys make it up. Everybody else went up on the end of the cable, so that was really pretty cool. At least a couple of guys made it. Now we're just kind of having some fun. This little rock garden here. Probably gonna go ride around on some more of these trails and head back to the hotel.
Turn as you, okay, now go, come forward and turn at the same time. Up, leave the wheels right there, and don't turn okay. There you go.
right, y'all. Welcome to UA 2021 Day 4. Yeah. Ultimate Adventure 2021, presented by Rugged Ridge, starts now.
All right, so today we have somewhere to be today. We have an appointment that we have to meet. So we're gonna be pulling out of here right at 8 o'clock. We're gonna drive for about 45 minutes or so. We're going to meet that appointment. It's going to be something very cool that I think you all guys will all very much enjoy. And then we're hopping back on the road, and we are going to be headed southeast. That's all you need to know.
Well, it looks like, well, for today, it looks like we're at this Aviation Museum, and I'm a big fan of these old warbirds, so it's kind of cool. It's really excited to go in and see what we're going to see today.
Every year on Ultimate Adventure, we not only get to go four-wheeling and do road days, we also get to go see something cool. It's either an Army surplus store or an old tractor museum, and this year we are at a vintage airplane museum, which is really cool. We're somewhere in Texas, I have no idea where we really are, but we're gonna check out some cool planes and then hop back in our rigs, head on down the road.
While the artifacts and memorabilia at the Vintage Flying Museum are rich with history, what really sets this place apart is their dedication to preservation. They currently have 20 aircraft in different states of restoration, and the volunteers perform regular and preventative maintenance to make sure these epic machines are flight ready at all times.
All right, guys, what'd you think of the Vintage Flying Museum?
Yeah!
This place is amazing. I mean, a working air museum. It's super cool. We've been watching the B-24 do kind of touch and goes all morning. We got to see it take off. We got to see it start up. Super rad. These people are amazing that run this place. They actually opened up special just for us today. They're normally only open on the weekends, but we're UA, so we're able to make things happen. So, all right, well, we need to get out of here because we've got a lot of road miles to cover, and there's probably going to be some dirt involved too. So let's load up and head out.
Lost the road in the dust. It got really thick and it was complete whiteout, and it went off the road into that tree. So that's where we're at.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see. Yeah, we're fine.
Everything's great.
Yep.
All right, so that's the end of UA 2021 Day 4. It was a road day, but that certainly didn't mean it was an uneventful day. We went by the Vintage Air Museum, saw a B-24 take off and some other really cool old airplanes. Then we hit the road, had a little bit of carnage, which turned into a lot of carnage, and now we're here at our campsite here at Contempsey Rocks. Tomorrow's gonna be an epic day of off-roading.